Well, we just unlocked the journey, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Alright, cool. Do I have any room for this? I do. Yay, we got the journey too! Literally just didn't want it, but fine. We won it, yay.
How can I help
I got myself a big pile of shit in my garage now. Which garage is even... I don't even know what garage is in, for fuck's sake.
I saw your ad online and I wanted to see you.
No, don't lie. Don't fucking lie, Gareth. Yeah, but Gaz, you like shit, mate. You could put shit in a box and wrap it up, and you would love it. On your feet? The shoebox. That sounds about right, mate. You should keep that. I've got some shoe boxes if you want them, mate. How about yeah? I got nice big shoe boxes for you, mate. Guys, I can't lie, you've been slapped, mate. Guess what, Gaz? I'm gonna go upgrade the journey. You will care. You will. You will. I got more money than you've ever had, mate. I got more money in my wallet than you've ever had. How's it feel? How about you do? You do? Yes, you do. Bro's getting upset that he hasn't got any money. No money, Gaz. No money, Gaz. No money, Gaz. Who's got no money? Gaz has no money. Is it true? You do, you do, you do. I'm a pussy.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, damn. No, you haven't. Ah, yes, your hand doesn't count, Gaz. That's something you're not going to be either. Gaz has like no comebacks that aren't just him getting slapped.
What's wrong with her now?
Gaz,
All patched up.
sort yourself out, mate.
This is some special ops stuff.
A threesome with who? You and your left and right hand? You and your left and right hand, yeah? You're legit. I can't lie, this is the biggest piece of shit I've ever had. Gaz, how do you like this piece of shit? It's horrible. It's a piece of shit, bro. It's got like a couple of libraries and that's it. It's shite. Like, what am I even gonna paint this in? Like, it's a shite color.
Try not to take flight.
Tire enhancement 25,000. Yes, please. I don't even know what to do with this piece of shit. I blame you guys. Pride something. I can have a lion on the front, that's cool. I might make it multicolored, that looks nice. Tie-dye. Love and peace. have seen Breaking Bad, yes, guys. Is it? That's cool. Is it really, guys? What have you ever cooked, mate? You made some biscuits? Oh, that's very nice. At the calf. That's very cool. I think we'll go with the orange. It needs to be colourful because it's, you know... They need more colour schemes. Damn right. Well, maybe that should be the orange. Maybe the orange should be... Oh yeah, blue and yellow I think would make sense. It's a bit of a weird colour combination, but... Nope, I'm not paying for any of this shite. I'm only taking what I get for free. Oh my god, the wheels are dumb as fuck. There's no, I'm not gonna put custom wheels on this. This looks so dumb. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. The thing looks so dumb, bro. But I kind of want custom color, so... We'll go with off-road. We need yellow. There we go. Alright, well, we've got ourselves a nice, very colourful camper van. It's blue and yellow. Oh my god, this thing is fucking disgusting. This thing's fucking disgusting, mate. Who the fuck would make this? I'm even sure, why not? We're gonna have lights as well, we might as well. And the right, guys. And the right, guys. Ain't that right, guys? Ain't that right, guys? I said, ain't that right, Gaz? Oh, he's not even there. Oops. He's not even there, it's fine. Little man ran away. It's understandable. Not every man can handle it. Little man can't handle it. Who's a little man? Funny! Oh, what a big ugly beast this is.
What brings you in today?
Oh, Gazri's like, oh, it's a woman driver. No, I think that's gonna be fine. Alright, we've got ourselves a Journey 2. This will never be used ever again. But at least it looks alright. Oh my god, it's just huge. Like, it's so much blue. Why would anyone buy this? Like, if you didn't get it for free from the wheel, no one should ever buy this thing. This thing's awful. Like, what would you ever use it for? I know you would buy it. You know standards. He knows he doesn't have any standards too. He fled as soon as I said that. The wheels aren't the exact same. I need to change the wheel colour a little bit. They're too yellow. They need to be more of the fat that yellow is. My god, why would I ever drive this? Like, why would I ever use this? Like, what is the purpose of it? I can understand if this was like the basic model of the Acid Lab. You start off with this model and then you upgrade to the Brickade. But it's not. It's just something you're never ever gonna use. Like, you're never ever ever gonna drive this. Ever. I mean, I guess you could have like a camper van car show. But like, why would you ever host a camper van car show? Why would anyone ever host that? It's such a bad idea. I mean, maybe it's why we need to do it. I've not done a car show in age, so... I've still got all the pictures I need to upload to Instagram. Now that Twitter is dead. Fat Twitter. Alright, let's customize this bitch while we're in here. I think I can get custom lights as well, so that's why I'm doing it here. Of course. How are you gonna have your hair done, Gaz? Yeah, you should do that, Gaz. You totally won't be laughed at. Oh, thank you. Alright, we changed a few things. Maybe I haven't looked. Alright, so we've upgraded the vehicle again. I think it's fine now. It's blue, it's yellow, it's a weird shade of yellow. It's got massive blue lights on the front. It looks lovely. Like, it's such a lovely vehicle. Like, I just don't know when you'd ever use this. Like, why would you ever use this? Like, back when the game came out, it would have been funny, like, to rock up to a mission in that. Like, if you had a journey, obviously you couldn't own journeys, but, like, it'd been funny to rock up to a mission with a journey and be like, oh, yeah, we're doing a mission with it. But it just doesn't make any sense nowadays. Like, it's not funny now. It's just like, oh, well, it's just a simple... It's just a really shitty vehicle, like...
Chingado.
Alright, what are the other vehicles that I can buy and never use? Oh yeah, I need to do the freak mission. I'm going to do a freak mission with this one. Let's do a Fooligan mission, that's the one. Fooligan! What are we going to do? We're going to go to tax.
Hello, fresh meat. Yeah, let me get back to you.
Alright, what missions are you going to give us? Well, you'll know because you'll unlock the Acid Lab level 10. I mean, you can keep track by just counting. Guys, what is that music playing, mate? It sounds like you're listening to like a really sad film. Yes. Also, this thing has no damage to it. I think they mess up these new vehicles by never adding damage models to them. Look at this thing, it just tanks hits. It's like, Where are you going? Why are you going here? There's something... Wait, are you part of the gang? No, where are you going, bro? Where's he going? Why is he driving down here? Oh, he stopped. Where are you going? Look, you screwed yourself. You're not allowed through that. Look, where you going, bro? This is a dumb guy, man. Oh, he's got out. Oh, he's walking. Oh, wait. Alright, now he's gonna get his... Oh, no, he's gonna smoke. That was everything he wanted to do, was just rock up and smoke. I love how guy said death head. Or maybe he's purposely ignoring you, mate. Very cool. Oh, not this mission again. I remember this mission. It's always the same, like, 2 missions, I swear. Sometimes in a different location, but... So we go in, we kill them, And then we have to put down the, we got to put the drugs into the sprinkler, or the chemicals into the sprinkler. Then we get high on the way out. And then we have to fight off a horde of bastards again. Oh really? That sounds more fun than this. Bro, these guys are stronger than the Avon goons, you know? Clifford ain't got anything on these guys.
You piece of shit!
Go to hell! You weak-minded scum! Watch out! Screw you!
That's why I think that people use cover.
Oh my God! Someone's
Do not use cover. It's very rude. Oh, this is so long. I hate this mission so much. I just don't get why they make me do it over and over. Like, I would think by now they'd give me something fresh, but no. I hate all this guy. I hate Dax, you know. I hate him. I hate everything about him. I hate the way he is. I hate the way that he looks. I hate everything about him. Oh my god, this is so long. Bro, I hate this so much. Bro, who made this and why? What a terrible update. Every time you say that, guys, it just makes me laugh. Panteros. Yeah, it's a dumb name. That is legit the worst thing I've ever had to deal with in a game. I play a lot of shit games in my life. Fuck me.
Let him have it, Esther. Charlie, where'd he go?
Well, at least I've done that now. Yeah, Dax, good work, good work. Oh my god, you just hit my vehicle, bro! Don't shoot me, you hit my vehicle! Oh, the ballers, huh? Oh, okay, alright, yeah. You know what? Okay, I've got this. You wanna start something? Enough of these bastards. I have done, they're all dead now. Dead. Well, I can't do another one of those for a while, so I might get my submarine and do some collecting of underwater treasures. Or maybe I'll do a kayak, who knows? Maybe both. Have they? What have they done? Oh, do they? That'd be interesting. Oh, I guess we'll see in about 5 minutes. Well, maybe not 5 minutes, but like half an hour. An hour. We'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, let me call. What's his name? What's the new guy? Mutt. What a dumb name, Mutt.
Hello? Okay, gonna cost a little. I know someone who has what we need.
Bro, don't question. Don't be talking to me about we have someone. You know, I know someone who has what we need. Just do it. It's not a debate. It's not a discussion. Just do it. What a stupid guy.
What's happening?
Alright, let's get the old oppressor out. Let's get the submarine. Let's go. Alright, so what's my goal for tonight? I guess my goal tonight is to get to 1.189 million. Or 1.189 billion or whatever. That's my goal. Yeah, that's my goal for tonight. My goal is, by the new year, 1.2 bill. So I've got to do a heist every couple of days, at least. It means doing Cayo Perico. Ugh. And doing some selling, which I can't wait for. I'm also going to do some mission, so survival creating, and I might even do some custom parkours.
There you are, Capitan. The finest field operative I have ever had the pleasure of coordinating.
Alright, intel time.
Bye.
All the way at Pluto Cove. Oh, already. Already. We're having to go all the way up there already. I'm not looking forward to it. Hey, 14 FPS, what's up, man?
Will he ever learn? I think not. We use our usual entry point for reconnaissance. Light aircraft use
Alright, up
by
to the
Serbian
north we
smuggler
go.
teams.
I'm looking forward to the snow. That will make the game fun again, I think. Well, somewhat, because they never change the snow. They do the same thing every year. You'd think by now they would like improve the snow somehow. Like, do what they've done for the Halloween stuff and really improve it. I know there will be snowmen this year that you can collect by destroying, which I think is pretty cool. But it's like Rockstar. Yeah, when are they gonna activate? Who knows? Usually they would activate it the night before, but like now it could be any time. How long for? Will it be for a couple of days? Will they put it off? Like, will they take it away and then put it back on at New Year? Like, I remember they took it away literally the day after New Year last year, which was stupid. You never know, Rockstar. Yeah, I've been pretty good. I mean, you know, just the usual, really. How have you been? Actually, I should buy that car. I'm already tired, man. It doesn't make any sense. That's good to hear. I'm glad that you are doing well. Amazing, amazing landing. 10 out of 10. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Bloody hell! That guy had a great shot. It can, yeah. I tried shooting guys with 20, and it didn't do anything. It still had. It was still smoking.
Do you have the plane? Very good. I have sent you coordinates.
Yeah.
Keep south until the air becomes thick with arbs and...
That's pretty mad.
Yeah, there should be clothes on board. You switch on the way. And leave your guns on plane. Remember, drug dealers employ smugglers. They do not trust them. Guards find you with weapons. This will not end well.
You're making a move to Spain? Where are you moving from? Oh, that's quite a big move, you know. Why are you moving out there? You just bored of living in the UK, or or is it just like you got something out there that's important to you, or someone on the stream is moving to Spain? Yeah, I know you'd love to do that, Gaz. To be frank, English is shit. You're not wrong, to be fair. Honestly, I don't blame you, so I wish you the best with it. It sounds like a great choice. Yeah, it is going to be a big decision. Although you never know, you might make an even bigger one day, but definitely thus far it's definitely the largest decision you've made. Probably make for a very long time. So definitely hope it goes well. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm sure it'll go well. As long as you have the determination and the desire, you could do pretty much anything. You know, just take some good old-fashioned hard work. Oh, that is going to be a long drive, yeah. That's going to be a very long drive. Ah, well, you know, it sounds like a fun trip at least. You know, you get to have a nice little drive and kind of have lots of time to think about what's going to happen and all that. You get a lot of time to process. Yeah, definitely. Pretty cool, though.
Paring, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's
My
go.
guy, how are you still working here? You've let in so many. You let me in so many times.
Okay, wait over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
You're gonna be driving through France and Spain.
As
You
soon
never.
as
You
you
wait.
go
Have you
beyond
never
the
been to Spain
airstrip,
before?
You must be careful. If guards get a good look at you while
Or you've just
you're
never
in the
driven to
restricted
Spain
area,
before?
they will know something is not right. Safest thing is to stay out of sight.
Why is Mutt texting me, bro? I'm not even here. I'm in a different. I'm in a different place, mate. I'm in an island. Don't call me. Don't text me. I'm on holiday. Ah, you've never been to mainland Spain. Ah. Well, hey, you get to go to mainland Spain. There you go. That will be your chance to go to mainland Spain. That sounds pretty good. Like, you get a nice little trip out of it, you know, little drive, time to think, time to just kind of, you know, listen to music if you like listening to music, just chill. Well, I mean, I'm not sure how much fun it will be. I imagine it'll be quite stressful at times, but, you know, it'll be fun. Nice little trip. Depends how much you like driving. Sounds fun. I hope it goes all well. Let me know. Come back and let me know what how you're finding it once you've done it all and all that. This is some sketchy drive. It's not the way I would usually go, but it works.
The single box could have moved since you were last here, Capitan. Upstairs, downstairs. You will need to look around.
Yes. Why not move it into the exact same location? Good work there, El Rubio. Move the box. Don't provide any extra security. Don't put any chains or anything on it that might prevent me from getting into it. Just move it. Good work. It is a nice island. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got respect for him because it is a nice island. Like, 100%. I think he could have done more of it though. I feel like it could be quite a nice place. You know, he could have like some tourists here. I mean, it's a drug island, which seems a bit, you know, old-fashioned. Why not make it into a touristy island, and also have opportunities for people to live here? Because I know for a fact people would pay a lot of money to live here. You know, there's lots of land. There's a lot of land over there which could be flattened for luxury apartments and nice hotels. Lovely location over there. This could all be lovely, lovely area for housing. That there, especially that by the marina, that would be fantastic. People would love to have little flats and stuff there. You can have the party area. You can expand the party area bigger. Build some clubs. Build some bars. Have a few, restaurants all around. You can have some farms for like local produce. Like I feel like this is a really nice location. I do feel like he's kind of let it down a little bit. He's not really thinking outside the box. He's thinking too small. Everyone knows the money's in property these days, not in drugs. Yeah, with the amount of money that I have, I could probably buy it, yeah. No, too many. No. Interesting, they've made this a little bit more, There we go. It used to be very straightforward. It used to just pretty much be whatever ones you did first would work.
Okay, I have access. The app is on your
Good
phone.
work there.
Let us take a look. Let's have a look in the vault room. In the basement.
What do you think it will be? I think it will be the tequila, because I always get the damn tequila. You quite like the new Drug Wars DLC, really? That's not a very common opinion I hear about it. What makes you like it so much? Oh, I should probably look in that. I don't know if I'll probably be doing my own, but still. I like to see what's in here. Ah, cash. Well, I don't want to know anymore.
I will mark on planning screen. Gold.
Gold,
This
that's
is worth
right.
noting down.
Cheap guy has nothing in here. Money, cheap again.
Location noted.
Cheap,
Okay, position logged.
cheap. Wait, there was gold there. Wait, what? There was gold
Planning
there?
screen.
You can do it slowly. You haven't played GTA in some time. It was the first thing you did, so quite enjoyed it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh yeah, there is gold there. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad someone enjoyed it. Oh, I could grab that on my own. Excellent.
Ah, fine art. Excellent for money laundering.
Depends how much
I will mark
cocaine's out there.
location. Noting location.
If there's a lot of cocaine, there's no point taking it. Oh! Bearer bonds, huh?
Aha, there, in the safe. Looks like bearer
I don't
bonds.
get bearer bonds much.
Untraceable cash must be useful for men like Mr. Rubio. And even more useful for those robbing him, huh?
Thank you, magical parachute that just appears out of nowhere.
Remember, you are not a pack mule. There is only so much you can
What's the
carry.
best thing to get in the Cayo Perico? The Panther statue, but that's a limited edition thing. You can only get that so often. The normal best thing is... I can't remember now, actually. Was it that? Is it the ruby? Not the ruby. The other thing? I don't even know. You can tell how little I do Cayo Perico because I really don't know. This is the... I think this is only the third time I've done Cayo Perico in over a year.
¿Qué cuentas? Hola.
Oh, cheap guy, man. Cheap bastard.
That's on your planning screen now.
Cash. You have to be such a cheap bastard to have cash. Come on. Also, I like how he changes his camera locations, like, before you attack him, after you've investigated his island and before you attack him. He's so paranoid, I love it.
Area's off limits.
Oh, whatever. Whatever, there's nothing in there anyway. Nothing worth it. Alright, we're gonna just do we're gonna take the picture. We're gonna steal the picture, and then we'll just grab whatever's down here, and we leave. I don't want to go anywhere further. I don't want to go to the North Dock or the airport. Especially after the last time where I shot the guy in the head and he didn't die. That was some BS. Only in this game would you shoot someone right in the head and the game would be like, nah, he's alright, he's alive. It happens a lot in Red Dead as well. You shoot people in the head and they just don't die. There we go. So we have investigated the shit on the island. It's as we can, as we always expected, going to be shite. But that's my goal now. 1.2 billion. I'm very close to it. So once I hit it, then I'm going to be pretty much done again. Once I hit 1.2 billion, I'm gonna chill out with any sort of grind again. It's just because I want to get there. I want to make it nice looking number again. And once it's done, we won't need to. And I imagine with the fact that the content has been so lackluster this year in terms of actual content, like 2022 has been a really bad year for GT. They've only really done small DLCs this year, and then I guess you had the PS5 and Xbox Series versions, but they were both very lackluster. So we've not really had a lot of content this year for GTA. So I'm not gonna get too excited for GTA next year either, because I think this year's kind of proven to me this game is kind of at the end of its life, and I don't know if Rockstar's really gonna care anymore. Why are you calling me? I'm right here. So I'm not gonna get too excited next year. I'm just gonna wait and see what they do. Once Christmas is done, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break of GTA again. Kind of figure out what we should do like longer term, because we need something to replace this game. But all the games that were supposed to replace it, like Saints Row, ended up being really meh. So I'm very, I don't know, it just feels like, I don't know. Red Dead's dead. That game was dead last year. That game's long gone. Red Dead's dead. GTA's dead. Saints Row's dead. I'm still gonna play it at some point, but no, of course you do. Hello, give me money. I can't give you money. Oh, okay.
My suggestion: make sure the clue leads into someone else. I have location
I guess.
operating out of swanky office block who are bringing a nice little shipment of unregistered weapons. We go there, take them, and discover some tracks.
Yeah, in the new year, once the snow's gone and all that, I'm gonna have to figure out more longer, more well, the DLC stuff will be, well, the Christmas stuff will be next week, guys.
There will be quieter option via roof. Either way, there will be tough and bloody skirmish on the inside.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find something like more interesting to play for a while. That's a nice way to join the lobby. Give me money. I mean, you'd be surprised. A lot of people's first comment here is actually, yeah, give me money. Not even, hey, could you help me get money, please? Just give me money. Honestly, a lot of people think it's gonna work. Maybe it does somewhere. I don't know. Maybe some people do respond well to that. I don't know. Alright.
If you cannot open it, try looking for
Your level 21 money, 20,000. Very nice. You can buy a old t-shirt for that. You can buy a t-shirt with a stain on it. So, there you go. 95.
Did that
There we
work?
go.
Can you open the locker now?
You transferred your data. Very cool. Why would they let you do that, guys?
Okay, it's one thing to get them. It is another thing to keep them. Get ready.
Yeah,
You know, Capitan, in my youth, I would use
pretty much.
personal weapons on operations such as this.
Hey, Caitlin. You've been playing a lot more Rainbow recently. Oh, Rainbow Six. I was really confused then. I was thinking Rainbow Road on Mario Kart. That's quite different from Rainbow Six.
Nothing with receipts, nothing with history. Everything new. Everything clean.
Is that Windows Vista? I think so, yeah. Yeah, it probably would be a good idea not to wear bright red, because I feel like that makes it really... I mean, obviously in the game it doesn't do anything, but in real life it would make it really, really too easy for someone to hit you. You wouldn't be able to blend in anywhere. Would you please? Thank you. Rainbow Six, yeah, Rainbow Six gets me to die. To be fair, Rainbow Six, does give me that feeling sometimes. When I used to play it a little bit. Hey Raven, what's up? Oh my god, this guy, please. Look, go follow someone else. I'm sure there's lots of people in the map to go follow. Go follow someone else. Ah, they got stuck behind a building. Good work. Let's go quickly before they catch up. That's probably why Rockstar won't give us a bigger, like a more densely built-up map, like Liberty City, because I feel like the AI in this game are really dumb, and I don't know how they would handle Liberty City. They'd probably just get stuck everywhere. Next month you're going to buy your PS5. Ah, awesome. Lots of people getting PS5s now. My friends list is starting to finally fill up with PS5s. After 2 years. Easy. Only died once. In a very dumb way. Oh, what's wrong, Gaz? Well, hold it then. Oh, of course. There's too many damn menus now. Return. You got yours 2 days ago. It's good to see. Honestly, I love seeing people get PS5s. More people on PS5 is better. It's nice though, isn't it? It's nice when you get the PS5 how quick it is compared to the PS4. How quiet. The thing that got me is how quiet it is. The PS4 is so loud, especially the original one. When you play a lot of the later games on it, it would sound like you've got a hairdryer next to you, and it was just the most annoying thing ever. And now you get this PS5 and it can still make a bit of noise, but it's so much quieter. The 2010 PC sound like an airplane. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh no, I can do this stealthily? Oh, what a shame. Yeah, Shoot that random helicopter. It's got nothing to do with us. Excellent. I feel really bad for these people because, like, yeah, imagine you just going to work and a random helicopter comes along and starts shooting you with rockets. It'd be quite a scary thing. Yeah, Elden Ring. I can imagine Elden Ring was quite bad on it. For me, it was Red Dead. Red Dead Redemption. Although I had a PS4 Pro, it was still ridiculously loud.
Did you find it yet? Bring it to me and I will keep it safe.
The Pro guys. Yeah. I have got both my original PS4 and I've got my PS4 Pro, but I've got both of them. The PS4, the original PS4 is in his box, and the PS4 Pro is currently sitting on a box, not in a box, but on a box. I still need to put it back in its box.
Ours is a strange business, Captain.
It's been 2 years. Maybe I get around to it soon. I don't want to sell them. That's the thing. Like, I'm not someone who I don't need the money, and it would just. Why I don't know. I just wouldn't sell it because it's something. It means something to me. It was my PlayStation for many years, many good memories. And the PS4 Pro is a bit broken now. The disk drive doesn't work. Hasn't worked since about 2019. I think it was that it stopped working. But I wouldn't get rid of them. I will always keep them. Like I've still got my PS3. I've still got my PS2. I've still got my I've actually got two PS3s. I've got my PS3, my 60GB PS3, and my Slim. I've got my PS2, my PS1. So I will not be getting rid of it anytime soon. Oh my god, a promotion of my channel. Viewers, followers, views, chat bots. The price is lower than any other competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Oh my god, auto on, incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in my hands. Turn it on, off, and customize. Go to doghype.com. Oh my god, what an amazing offer. I've never had a better offer than that. Thank you. I will do that. I will go and sign up to this random website just to get a bunch of shit I don't care for. Good stuff. Yes, it is a bot. I mean, Microsoft says a lot of things and then they change their mind. Companies change their minds all the time. Different people come into positions of power and then they change their minds. Thank you, Gabe. Ah, hello. We're back at your warehouse. I only came here before. I only robbed this place a couple hundred times. Oh yeah, I've totally never been to this warehouse before. And kill the same 5 guys or 4 guys. I got killed. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm dead. The game is over. We're shutting down. Oh wait, I'm back. I hope in GTA 6 they get rid of this like ridiculous respawn like over and over and over again and make it more that respawning is bad and you gotta stay alive as long as possible.
Find the terminal. Anything. A laptop will do. We must hack it and find the archive's current location. You
Well
see the
then,
complacency of American cyber industry? The security is
I don't know, guys. That seems a bit too steep.
if half of Russia is not already using it as cryptocurrency farm.
But I definitely would like to see more kind of
Excellent. We know where to find the archive.
more of a I don't know staying alive as long as possible, and then you know, like how it is in single player. Like if you die in single player, you got to restart. Well, I guess you just restart checkpoints now. But I don't know. I feel like the health should be bigger. Like, I like how Red Dead did it, where you can actually survive a little bit, and you got some food, and you can eat the food. I did like how Red Dead did that. Like playing survivals in GTA is pain because you die after a couple shots. It's much more fun in Red Dead because you can actually tank a few shots before, you know, you can actually tank a fair few. And you don't just die the moment you run out into the open, like in GTA. So I'm hoping to see GTA 6 more like Red Dead. The one time I actually think Red Dead was better than GTA. I will say that.
You are approaching it now. Watch out.
The more open world games come out, the more you realise GTA 4 is ahead of time. Genuinely, GTA 4 was ahead of its time, yes. GTA 4, even to this day, still holds up very well. I mean, yes, it looks a bit dated now with like the models. The character models are the biggest giveaway. But I mean, look at how a lot of other games do like AI, and look how they do like the NPCs. They don't look anything like real people. GTA 4 at least did a lot of the things right. A lot of the NPC behaviors are very lifelike. Whereas games today still don't do that. GTA 4 is genuinely one of the best games. And the fact that it came out in that game came out in 2008, and there's still games that come out today with open worlds that don't even come close. Over how many years has it been now? Like, 14 years? I'm just glad people are finally like appreciating that game, because I love GTA 4 and I remember people really criticizing it. I mean, yeah, okay, it had some things that I get why people don't like, but overall it was a very solid game. It did cut down a lot of what made San Andreas, like GTA San Andreas, fun. I get that, because San Andreas was really big and, you know, had a lot of awesome things, but they had to go back small to start fresh with the new engine at the time. And because of that, now we have GTA 5, which again is like 20 years ahead of every other open world game. When it comes to, like, if you look at a game like Saints Row, Watch Dogs, none of them even come close to GTA 4, let alone 5. And then we're going to get GTA 6, and I know it's a long time coming, and I know we're all frustrated that we're waiting so long, but I'm telling you right now, when we play GTA 6 for the first time, savor it. It's going to be the most amazing experience. I know I don't want to sound like I'm sucking off Rockstar, but look, it is going to be the most amazing experience, 100%. You're going to... some people hate it, because it's not going to be what they want, but for most of people playing it, it's going to be like, wow, holy shit, that is... wow. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Can I get GTA 4 for free? No, you have to pay for GTA 4 if you want to get it legit. What? Oh, the fatality mode. Yeah, fidelity mode. It's 30 FPS, so it runs like shit, but it looks good. You can just try it out and see what it's like. Especially if it's raining at night, trust me, it looks amazing. Oh really? Have you been playing in fidelity mode this whole time, Cave? Oh god. You've never played in performance mode? Oh my god. Cave, you've never played in performance mode, I'm done. That's how me and Rebecca play, and have played since the game came out in performance mode. Or performance RT, sorry. It's like night and day when you play on that mode. It's so smooth. You go back to the fidelity and it's like, oh god, this is jittery. GTA 4 is on Steam, yeah. I always say that for people that get the PS5 and Xbox Series version of GTA 5. Put it on performance mode. If you got the PS5 and Xbox Series versions of this game, or PC of course. Obviously on PC you just change the settings to get better FPS. If you're playing on PS5, Xbox Series S or Series X, I I I genuinely recommend Performance RT or Performance. You get 60 FPS. That alone makes it so much better. You won't see it on stream. Yeah, exactly. You won't see it on stream because I stream at 30 FPS. Because otherwise the bitrate requirements are ridiculous. But I'll tell you what. Do it for yourself and you'll see instantly how much better it is. It's such a nice feeling having the smoothness. And it also means that you can just, yeah, everything's so much nicer to control. Cars feel like less sluggish, guns feel a lot better. Yeah, it's just like night and day. I mean, obviously you lose out on the big ray tracing improvements, but who cares? Like, they're still early days, and they're not like life and, you know, they're not gonna night and day. They're okay. They're nothing too they're not too great. The PS3 GTA 5 is shit graphics compared to... So, I mean, yeah, that's 2 generations old, so... And much lower resolution. I know a lot of people say there's no difference between the PS4 and PS5 versions. In some ways, I mean, a lot of ways it could be better. But it is still an improvement. Like, running the game at 4K, massive improvement. Running the game at 60 FPS, massive improvement. Those 2 things alone massively improve the gaming experience of GTA.
Remember, as we say in Russia, there are many ways to break the egg. If you take out the security quietly, no one inside will know you are here. Excellent. A job so quiet, the element of surprise.
I like how he said, I've done it quietly. I shot them both with a loud gun, but I did it so quickly they died, so I guess no one knows. Why don't you stream at 1080p? Because 1080p requires a lot more bitrate, a lot higher bitrate. Really, you won't get a good 1080p stream even at 6,000, which is the higher limit of most people on Twitch. It's not going to look great. It's going to become a mess. And I wouldn't want to stream at 6,000 anyway, because then it limits who can watch. If you're watching on a mobile network, or you're watching in America in one of those... you know, states where the internet is like 6 megabits max, you're gonna have a horrible time watching, and so it isn't worth it to me to limit it to only a few people. More people can watch at a lower bitrate. The only time that's not really true is if you have transcoding, but to get transcoding consistently, you need to be a partner. And then affiliates get what's left, and if there's still leftover reserves, it then goes to everyone else. And since I'm not an affiliate or a partner, I would be at the end of the, I'd be at the bottom of that totem pole, and hence it would really rely on me having good luck to get transcoding, which means that a lot of people wouldn't be able to watch.
Oh God, what are you gonna do to me?
Not everyone lives in countries with fantastic fiber optic, you know, full fiber optic broadband, sadly. This minimap. Rockstar, let us change the minimap automatically. Yeah, like I hate ads as well, so I mean obviously Twitch does force ads into people as well. Like I've got no say, but I wouldn't really want to... Like, that's the thing as well. They try to give people incentives to run ads, and I wouldn't run ads, personally. I mean, I know that they force them on them, but I wouldn't run them much, because I don't want to make money off ads. I mean, I don't make money off any of my streams. I'm not a partner, I'm not an affiliate. I don't have any of that shit. I don't want it. I stream for fun. Why would I want to make money off that? You know, like... It's not really... Oh my god. Jesus Christ, there's so many AI in this. Anyway. But yeah, that's why I don't stream at 1080p. Unless if you have transcoding, it's not worth it. On YouTube, it's different. YouTube gives everyone transcoding. So if I streamed exclusively to YouTube, I could stream at a much higher bitrate and then just let YouTube transcode it for me. So I could stream at you know, 20, 30,000 kilobits per second, and then YouTube would then transcode it down to 10, you know, to an appropriate amount. So if people were watching on, say, 720, they could then, you know, if they could only handle 720, they could watch the 720, and other people could rather watch it at 1080p or 4K or whatever they want. But unfortunately, Twitch is very limited on those things, and I understand why it's a ridiculous amount of processing power needed to transcode people's streams. But I don't really care. 720p is more than sufficient, and like I said, I'd prefer to have a higher. I'd rather have a higher bitrate 720p stream than a low bitrate 1080p stream. Because if you'll notice, anyone who's ever watched, like, I don't know, let's say they've sailed the 7 seas, right? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people here have sailed the 7 seas. Now, you sail the 7 seas and you get yourself two options. You either get yourself a, you know, you get yourself a 3 GB, let's just say a 3 GB 1080p file, or a 3 GB 720p file. That 720p file is going to look, in a lot of ways, a lot better. You're going to have a lot less artifacts. The blacks will look better. There'll be a lot less compression on it. And in a lot of ways, although the resolution is lower, I would rather watch, especially on a mobile screen anyway. Like, if you're watching on your mobile, the screen's so small, you're not going to really notice a lot of the major differences. So I would rather watch at 720p with a high bitrate than at 1080p at low bitrate. You'll notice a difference very quickly, and you'll see that on Netflix as well. When you watch a 4K film on Netflix, quotation marks, 4K, yes, they are 4K resolution-wise, but they look shit. A good high-quality 1080p Blu-ray will look so much better than a low-quality 4K stream. And that's because of the bitrate. A 1080p Blu-ray is something like 40,000. I think it's something like 40,000 kilobits per second, or maybe even more than that, actually. Versus like what Netflix does for 4K, which is around 20,000. So you're trying to fit all those pixels, all the data, all the information you need for those pixels into a lot less data. It's not gonna go well. And so if anyone ever says to me, oh, you know, do you want to watch a 4K Netflix, or would you rather watch the... If I have my 1080p Blu-ray of Spider-Man, and someone says, oh, let's watch it on Netflix, I'm like, bro, look, I'm not watching Netflix. I don't care how high, I don't care if it's 4K or whatever, I'm watching it on my Blu-ray. HD DVDs weren't successful because Blu-ray players overtook HD DVD players. I mean, a lot of that's because of the fact that at the time, both of which weren't really. I mean, to be fair, neither one was really necessary. I mean, I guess neither at the time realized that streaming would become such a big thing in the next few years, but neither of which have hit that. Well, even Blu-ray hasn't hit the heights of DVD. Original DVD. Hey, King Matty, what's up, man? They still release new movies on Blu-ray. Well, yeah, they're still going to make movies on you know, physical disc, because there are a lot of people out there like myself who like to watch it on a high quality, and you're never gonna... Streaming will never, ever... Well, okay, I shouldn't say never ever, because technology evolves, but streaming at the moment, in the next 10 years, is not gonna have anywhere near the quality of a good Blu-ray, and especially a Blu-ray 4K. Ever, like, in the next 10 years. Maybe in 20 years. Maybe. At the moment, no. Not even close. Because not only would it be very expensive, I mean, you'd have to... If you wanted to stream a 4K movie at the same quality as a 4K Blu-ray, you would need to have a vastly faster internet connection, but also the data requirements for the streaming service would be ridiculous, and it wouldn't be profitable in the slightest. So that's why they still release these physical ones. There's still a lot of people like me who like them. There's also still a lot of people that live in countries where they can't get streaming or high quality internet. If you live in a country like South America, a lot of South American countries like Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, all that, you know, a lot of them have DVD players still, because that's all they can afford, and the internet's not particularly great down there. So it's great option. It's great options for those people. Yeah, it's quite expensive.
Look, patrol boat and helicopter. You dive beneath them, you will not have far to go.
Sounds amazing, I can't lie. Ridiculous. He came back and still rate the fit. Oh, glad. Thank you for. The fit is amazing. You know, it's been great for me. It's opened up all new avenues in my life. I'm very good, thank you. How are you doing, Matty? You can just download it from the website. Doesn't have legal rights. I mean, you can download it, but then you have to store it. That's another issue a lot of people have. If you're gonna download, I mean, the thing is, the 4K. If you download a 4 GB, if you're saying a 4 GB file, 4K, the quality is going to be shockingly bad. Even with X265, even with AV1 encoding, you're not going to have a good quality 4K Blu-ray, 4K download at 4 GB. A good quality 1080p. Like, think about this: 1080p Blu-rays are on 50 GB discs, or can be up to 50 GB. A good 4K rip. A good 1080p Blu-ray rip will be over 20 GB. So if you're going around downloading a 4K rip at less than 20, it's going to be absolutely shit. Really, a 4K rip needs to be, to look good, has to be somewhere up in the 40s, 50s gigabytes at least. Because a 4K Blu-ray is up to 100 GB. So you're going to need to really... You're not going to get a good rip of 4K. So even if you download it, you're going to have to get a big hard drive. And if you download the full version, of the finest version of it, you might not even be able to run it on the hard drive very well. The performance may be so shite that you need to run it on an SSD, which means you're going to have to spend even more money. And if you're living in a country somewhere down in South America, your options for buying technology is not going to be like it is in the West, in the North, and in the Northwest, and in America or in Europe or Western Europe. It's not particularly accessible to a lot of people. And that's why Blu-ray discs and DVDs as well, still to this day, are very good for people who don't have opportunity. And that's the thing as well. If your internet shit, downloading a big file is going to be absolutely horrific. And if you have data caps, a lot of people have. I mean, I still can't believe it, but a lot of people in the world still have data caps. Even in America, data caps are everywhere. So I don't know. To me, it's like, bro. For me, physical media still has a very big importance in my life. Everyone's groovy with streaming until their internet goes down and they can't watch their favorite film. But then I can crack open my Blu-ray collection, and there you go. I got myself a lot of films to watch. Have you done the 10 Fooligans? No, because you have to wait like 48 minutes between them. It's so long. You know what? I've had enough of these guys. Yeah, I'm on like 4 or 5. You went to get your hair cut. Nice, Spade. Did you get the 360 waves? The Xbox 360 waves? I feel like the AI is tougher than it used to be. Like, they hit harder than they used to. too cheap to use snacks, so I'm just gonna let my health go back up. I'm a billionaire, and yeah, I'm still too cheap. But then again, you don't become a billionaire by spending all your money on snacks, so... Are you excited for Christmas? No, not really. Well, somewhat, I guess. Like, I don't really care for Christmas, but you know what I enjoy about Christmas? Eating food. So I'm excited for that. You got plenty of old Jackie Chan films on cassette. Oh, you know what? I love VHS just because it's such a good part of my memory, my history, and my youth. But I'm glad that we stopped using VHS players. I hated being that. If something got jammed up in the player, oh. So glad we switched to, yeah, and cassette as well, yeah. Both of which, VHS and cassettes, both of which, no. I love them, but I hate them. Like, one part of me, I can't lie, one part of me wants to get an old Sony Walkman and just rock that instead of my phone. Simple things, you know, it's simple. You don't have to deal with all the... Like, I love and hate technology, and I miss the old days when you could just rock a cassette player with your favorite tunes. Carry all your cassettes around, but, you know, especially in your car. I mean, I don't have a car, so I'd be kind of screwed, but... I have to carry all my cassettes in my bag or something, but, you know, that could be fun. Sad thing is, actually, CDs and stuff are starting to now hit that point where they're going to start potentially degrading. So yeah, that's another thing, by the way. CDs and Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff can degrade too. Discs degrade slower than other things, but they still degrade. So you might go one day to watch your favorite DVD and find out it doesn't work anymore. Sad. Yeah, Gaz runs taps over their fucking disc. Gaz, I still can't believe you put your DVD under a tap, mate. Yeah, so? Who cares? What have they done to Kaya? Cave said that they've changed the way the AI work. What have they done to it? Give me the juicy goss. Yeah. I mean, Oh, really? Oh. Fuck, this is gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, Tony dialogue in the Ballet Tony, like people buy CDs anymore. I know, right? CDs are now old. That's mad. Even MP3 players are dead now. What happens when you put a Windows installation disk in a DVD player? Nothing. It'll just try to run it and then it won't be able to. It won't be able to read. The data on it won't be read, so it'll probably just do an error message on the screen. You shoot one person, apparently. Oh, apparently you alert the guards. I mean, I guess we'll see in about 5 seconds, won't we? Yeah, that's what I've heard. They'll spot dead bodies. That's interesting. That makes it a little bit more challenging. I mean, me and Rebecca tried to avoid shooting guards where, like, guards will patrol anyway. So the only one that's a problem is a jug. Because a jug can see the jug goes by some of the people that we shoot. So that's going to be interesting. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we will find out. Yeah. Well, this will be interesting.
Did I ever tell you about the sewers in my hometown? It was there I first decided to join the Navy. Perhaps it was at the same effect on you. We'll see. Off you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's because you gotta move quick, though. Move fast enough, and I think they just despawn. Well, the ones outside the compound, anyway. I've always kind of just operated on the assumption that guards will see dead bodies, so... Oh, I'm shooting him. I don't need the key card.
Terrified screams. I will assume you made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good. Things are going according to plan, huh? Now, let's see what he has for us
Well...
this time. Do not get distracted.
That's why I've always waited for this guy to go behind the walls. Because then I figure if he goes behind the wall,
Watch out for the Mr. Rubio's personal
then
bodyguards.
the jug won't see him anyway.
They will know every soldier on the island. Them you cannot fool, no matter what you are wearing.
Like if he goes over here, right, the jug won't be able to see him, surely.
Así es como se cuadra la quincena. ¿Cómo? ¿Tiene idea de cuánto le va a pagar el Rubio?
I don't know if I should shoot this guy anymore. So I usually kill this guy. Let's see what happens. I mean, I needed to kill him anyway for the keys, so... Oh, please, camera, don't see him. I should have shot him further away. Will the camera see him? Yep, the camera saw him. I shot him too soon.
Oh my God, man! I can't believe it! You're here! Welcome to America!
Thank you for the follow, Dragon Vortex. Oh, no, I died. What a shame. Pretty sure I can just jump off, can't I? Alright, let's see. That was my bad. I shouldn't have shot the guard so close to the camera. Usually I shoot him further when he comes a little bit past. I needed to kill him, though, because I need that key. That's interesting. This makes it a lot more interesting, in my opinion. I want to just test it.
Well, judging from the lack of terrified screams, I will assume you
I want to just see what the jug can see. Once you know what the jug can see, then it's easy. You just have to do the same thing every time.
Things are going according to plan, huh? Now, let's see what he has for us in the vault this time.
So yeah, like, you wouldn't shoot him right there, because it's obvious he's going to be seen there. Like, this guy, of course you're going to see that guy, like, if he gets shot right there. So let's wait until he goes down the way. My guy, you're going to die. You're going to die in, like, 5 seconds, so just be ready. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, well, I don't need it, but I'll take it, I guess. Alright, so let's wait for this guy. Yeah, let's wait for him to come a little bit closer so we can kill him. There we go. That's what I should have done the first time. Let's see if the jug will see him. Now, these guys here, no one will see these guys, so it's fine. Now, this guy over here, you can kill him as long as you get him in the corner like that. I'm sure the jug won't see him. Let's see if the jug sees him, though. I'm taking the pictures, I'm lazy. Damn, this guy has a long neck, bro. Brachiosaurus. Take that. Yeah, fuck your security, bro. Good. Shout at your security guards. You know, nothing fills them with confidence like being shouted at. Good work.
Always worth looking in the safe.
Alright, let's see what the jug sees. Let's see if he'll see the dead bodies. I mean, we'll know. Because it will make a noise. So there's a dead body up here. Let's see if you'll see this one.
You can also find the key.
I'm just curious to see if he'll see the dead body in the corner. Because I usually kill this guy, so I guess from now on I'll have to not kill him if he sees him. Oh, he's got. Oh yeah, because he goes that way, doesn't he? Stupid wire man. Hey Rebecca. Oh, will he see him? No, he didn't see that guy. Oh no, he's gonna be there. Wait, where's he gonna be? Is he over there? Oh, he goes back. Alright, he's gonna go back. I'm very good, thank you. How are you? GTA is going great. I'm just watching this guy. Like, this is what this is gonna become. Just me watching this guy, like spying him. Just watching him. What are you gonna do? You see that guy, yeah? Or was he too dumb to see him? No, he didn't see him. He didn't see that one. He's too dumb to see that one. Will you see that one? Just tired, I can imagine. Nah, guy's too dumb to see a dead... Yeah, that guy's too dumb. He can't see anything. As long as you shoot them in the right places, they won't ever see him, which is what me and Rebecca always done. This is how me and Rebecca usually do it. So, I don't think we've got to change our way much, because the guy doesn't see them. Yeah, he can't see anything that well. From what I remember reading, he can't see shit. Because he has that helmet on. The lore is that he has that helmet on. So you can't see fuck all. Stop people headshotting him. Oh, yeah, he can't see anything. There we go. We're fine. Me and Rebecca's method of fire is fine. We don't have to worry. We haven't got to worry, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing we've done changes. Yeah, so if they have changed it, it's not very impressive.
He has a fingerprint scan here too? Alright, we follow the usual plan. Cycle through the partial prints to match the target print, and the tool will do the rest.
Won't get Elite Challenge though, I had to restart, because I fucked up my shooting and killed him too close to the camera, but that's okay.
You have cracked it?
I don't care about the Elite Challenge anyway. I don't care anyway. 7605. No, 760805. Oh god. I hate this one.
Let us just hope he has not changed the company.
You can imagine, remembering bank sort codes is not my thing.
So, the bonds are there. Well, you would have thought Mr. Rubio would learn not to trust his safe, huh? It looks like they have sealed off the
Oh, someone saw it. Who saw it?
Who
saw it? Oh, one of those new guards. Oh, the new guards that spawn in. Bro. There's a guard that spawns in. Oh, oh, okay. That's a bit sketch.
If you see anything you like on the way out, do not be shy. Help yourself.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. There's a new guy that spawns in, so if you're on your own, if you're with someone else, you might be able to do it just by killing them. You'll need the other person to watch. If you're on your own, though, that's... Ooh. That's a bit sketch. I wish you could pick up bodies. See, this is the problem with GTA. It has stealth, but the game isn't designed around stealth. So you can't drag bodies or put them in body bags or whatever, like you can on, say, Payday. Oh, so what's the plan, then?
Well, judging from the lack of terrified screams,
Because you need the key.
made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good.
To go downstairs, you need the key. So you need to kill people. Can I kill this one? Let's try this guy. Oh, this is going to be like a little... This is going to be a fact-finding video, isn't it? This is going to be a fact-finding stream where we figure out what we can kill and what we can't. Can I kill this guy?
No matter what you are wearing.
No one walks over here, I don't think. I'm going to kill this guy just because I don't like him. Right, he's dead. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, how do we do this, then? Because what happens if one of the people we don't want to kill has a key on him? Yeah, but I don't want to... Oh, that's slow, though. Oh, I guess that might have to be how you do it now. You might have to just do the elevator way. Oh, that's... Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, that's... Oh, I don't like that one bit. Oh... I don't think you need 2 people for the elevator. It just means you gotta go in and out slower. Ooh. Oh, that means getting out is gonna be slow compared to the old way. Ooh. Alright, well, we're gonna find out, aren't we? Wow, okay. This is probably the biggest change Rockstar's made to Cayo Perico. Because this changes, like, stealth gameplay entirely. Yo, this changes everything.
Do not give up on a locked door. Why not ask the guard nicely for the key? Good, you are at the scanner. The tool
Oh my
we
god,
stole
I'm
from the head
messing
of
up already.
cybersecurity will find partial prints left on the scanner. You just have to cycle through them to match
I'm
them up
anxious
to the
now.
target print.
My anxiety. I've got anxiety now. I hear the jug walking around downstairs. It's filling me with anxiety. I'm terrified. There we go. Yeah, it is. It's a bit mad. I wish they did like a horror
Done it. Excellent.
level with that.
Now, get to the elevator. Next up, the vault.
Alright. Alright, we're downstairs now.
We made it again.
This changes a lot though. I'm a little bit concerned. 760805, alright.
You remember the combination, yes?
I mean, you could just tell me over the thing, mate. Why don't you just tell... This is why I don't like Pavel. He could just tell me the number over the intercom.
Do you have the bonds? They
What a
still have
dumb
no
guy.
idea you were there. Bad news. They have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need to look
Alright,
for
where are
another
these
way
enemies
out
are
of there.
spawned in? Huh, no one's spawned in. There were people down here before, weren't there? They haven't spawned in this time. Is that like a random thing, or is it only if you go in through the bottom do they spawn in?
Extra guards just arrived.
Or is it only if you kill enough people? Interesting.
Just because you are fleeing the crime scene of the century does not mean there is no time for opportunistic theft, yes? You like it, you take
Oh, I
it.
don't have a key. Fuck. It might only be if you kill enough people, maybe. Because there were more people just walking around there. They don't usually go there. Unless if it was someone who usually can't see a dead body who could see it that time. Or maybe it's because I don't know. Like, there's so many potential things as to what it could be. This is interesting. Like, how long will it work on this as well?
Perfect. We are out of the compound and judging
I mean, I should
by the
probably have had the
radio
map
chatter,
on
they
small,
have no
but whatever.
idea they've been
Will they be able to see these? Because I know if you go quite far, the car comes round.
You the new coordinate now.
Is that still a concern? Or will it be if you go far enough, the AI bodies just despawn and then they don't get seen? Yeah, that cutscene is jarring. It's a bit of a learning period again.
By the sounds of it, Mr. Rubio is getting back in his helicopter. Watch out. The cries of the
I think once you leave the compound, it despawns the AI bodies. So I think it's fine. As long as you leave the compound, it's fine. Hey, Cursebone, what's up, man? We're just gonna take the money because I'm lazy. And I don't really want to go and bother finding cocaine. Oh no, they did see it! Oh shit!
his helicopter, just like
Oh, that's terrifying, bro. They can see the dead bodies. Oh my god, okay. What the fuck does that mean for us then? Oh, fuck.
I think Mr. Rubio has your position. I remember, I once ran mission at a nuclear reactor. Everything went smoothly until we realized how heavy is a brick of plutonium.
Oh, I don't like this. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this change.
Fast, act light.
I'm a bit... Oh my, this change is a bit mad, you know? We'll try to get out, but if we die, we die. Oh my god, these things, you get stuck in everything. Bro, run! 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 Don't jump in the water, jump in the bloody boat! Get in the boat! Get in the boat and go, son! Oh, that change, I'm not feeling that. Let's go! So if you kill any of the guards on the way out, they will see them eventually. So if you're doing it 2-player or more, it's not a big deal because you can just jump out the back and swim. If you're doing it solo, if you want to get the most money, oh god, if you want to do it solo, you're gonna maybe have to jump into the water and swim around the island to like to the dock without killing anyone, or you're gonna need to use the boat approach instead and then park the boat somewhere that you can get back in it. That's an interesting change. Oh, that's gonna make it interesting. That's gonna make it very interesting. I mean, I don't do Cryopreco enough to really care. But, like, for the people that grind this to make money, F to you, you have to change your approaches a little bit. Still, though, you can get seen and still get away with a lot. You just won't get the Elite Challenge, but... whatevs. No, that's interesting, though. They actually changed it. Still, it's OP. Yeah, like, even if without the Elite Challenge, you're still making 1.35, even with getting shot. You still get a ridiculous amount of money. So, I mean, it doesn't change much. It just means that you won't get the Elite Challenge as often if you're not, like, trying a new approach. Like, I would say either using the boat approach or if you're playing 2-player, you can just swim out, yeah. You still get elite if you spot it. Yeah, maybe, to be fair. Because, to be fair, I did have to restart because I died inside, to be fair. So, yeah, you could very well still get elite. I mean, you might lose a bit of money being shot, but, like, it's not like it's a big deal. It's not like it changes anything. You're still going to make more money than every other money-making scheme in the game, even with that change. Unless if they make, like, El Rubio, like, a one-hit kill if you're stealthing it. Like, if you're stealthing it, and they reduced your health, like, to 25% of its max, then yeah. That's the only way I can see them really making it harder, is by, if you're doing a method that isn't loud, it reduces your health, or makes El Rubio, like, pinpoint accurate and OP strength. That's the only way they're going to make it hard, because even with getting seen, I still got out and got most of them, like, vast majority of the money. I think I lost maybe 20, no, maybe 50,000 max. So, honestly, the change isn't gonna change much. Like I said, maybe use the boat approach. Maybe that'll make it different. I don't know. Like I said, using the underwater approach means you can get the scuba gear and you could definitely swim around the island quick enough to get the stuff. You could definitely jump into the water, swim around the island to the dock, get the stuff, and get in the boat and go and still make it. So, yeah, I know all the different approaches, but I'm not trying to do it quickly or anything. I'm just trying to figure out how to get around this new change that makes it so that the guards can see dead guards now. That's really interesting how they changed that. Why would they even change that? It seems like one of the more laziest approaches they could have done. I don't know, whatever. I like it. It makes it harder. but I don't think it changes it too much. Like, the inside's still piss easy. All you gotta do is just not kill. The only thing I can see maybe being a problem is if you need 2 players. Because you need the 2 cards. If you're playing 2-player and you need the 2 cards, the cards are randomized. So you might have to kill guards around the map until you get the second card. And if you get unlucky, it could be on the side of the map where, and then that means the second player has to chill whilst the first person's inside getting the loot. The second player will have to be outside chilling to make sure that none of the guards spawn in and get seen and see them. Oh, that does make it a little bit more interesting. Since there's no way to hide dead bodies in this game, which is really stupid. It will mean, I think, a reduction a little bit in the average take. But I don't think it's going to be big enough to cause an issue for most solo. You know what's funny? It affects 2-player more. Well, the thing is, it's the guards seem to spawn in when you're downstairs in the basement. Or at least that's where they spawned in when I was down there. So it's not a big deal because the basement you only need 1. I guess there's basement spawns for bags, like for like gold and stuff, but 1 person would have to stay outside watching to make sure no one spawns in. I don't know if that was a fluke or if someone just saw like a dead body that I hadn't done, like I hadn't hit very well. I don't know. The point being though is that it changes the... For 2-player, I think that's actually going to be the... I don't think that's going to affect solo people much at all. Honestly, I'll be honest. Solo people probably won't be affected by that. Because they go, you know, they only have to kill... They don't even need the key. They just need to get inside the... So they can go upstairs, go in down there. The only people it really affects is 2 players and above because they need the second key card. If these enemies spawn in, then you need to kill more guards until you get the key card. So if you're very unlucky and you get a bad spawn, you may not get the key card until the last guard, and you might have to go around killing all the different guards all around the map. And then if more people spawn in, I don't know if that was a fluke or whatever, but there were people in areas that they're not supposed to be. Then that could be a problem if more people spawn in and see them. As I said, it's funny, that won't affect single people much at all. That won't affect solo players like at all, other than maybe going to the dock. But then, like I said, most like you can just swim around if you have the what's it called, the scuba gear. You can just swim around, go to the dock, and then get the stuff and go anyway. And I can't remember how the boat spawn works, but I'm pretty sure I've seen people use the boat in interesting ways too that can go even quicker. So I don't know how it affects the people who use the boat spawn, but I don't think it's going to affect single player, like solo players at all. That's going to primarily affect people playing with other people. Typical Rockstar, make it harder for the people playing with other people, not the people that are grinding it solo. Well, after all that, it was still ridiculously easy. The only sketch bit was when I was getting shot at. But you could just spam snacks as well. Yeah, I mean, at least they try. They keep doing this. Every update, they like, try to change KO Perico to make it harder. But all they do is end up making it worse for people playing with other with friends. And they end up doing nothing to stop the people playing it solo. I'm not like angry or against that change. Like, I think it's fine. It doesn't really change much. It does mean that we have to go in through the top. Which does mean more hacking. And you know me, I'm not a fan of hacking. It's easy, it's piss easy to hack. But I'm not a fan of it. Because it means I've got to actually think a little bit. And that's, you know, effort. But it is too easy, yeah, 100%. People who say that money making this game is hard, I genuinely don't think they know how to do... I just think they don't know how to use KO. They don't know how to use it to their advantage. But the people who've... All you gotta do is watch one guide on YouTube. Hell, you don't even need to do it. You can just sit there. Like, what me and Rebecca did is we sat there and looked at all the movements of all the different AI. And then we just kind of made a little path. And that path still works to this day. It just doesn't work as efficiently now. But it still works. And that's all people need to do is either just sit there, like when they get into the base, the compound, just open up your map and stare, and you can see where the jug goes. You can kind of get an idea where all the guards go, and then you can just figure it out. Now, obviously, you got to worry a little bit more, but it's not hard at all. That still gave me what 1.3 million plus. That wasn't even perfect. Like that was sloppy. Nah, I think most people that don't have money just don't know how to do Cayo Perico, but if they look at a video, they could do it. Except Gaz. Gaz could watch 1,000 videos and still not know what to do. Yep. Gaz's response to that was, "I'm just killing police." Yep. That sums it up. Oh yeah, let's request a Gazavan. Let's see what's been going on in the Gazavan. They, I see from the upgraded business, it's actually alright. The Acid Lab, I think it pays like 300 something thousand. And the cost to fill it is not that high. So you make like a profit of what, 200 over 180, 190,000 at least, something like that. So it's not bad when you upgrade it. Actually, I can sell. I've not sold yet. Oh my god, how do I sell? Ah. Yep. Also, I love how it has your crew logo on it. That's a really cool little... that's probably one of the best little details Rockstar ever did. Having a crew logo on it.
Okay, so this buyer wants us to make the drop at the top of a parking garage.
All right.
We're supposed to leave the package in the trunk of a Washington he left up there. Guy seems kind of paranoid to me, but hey, I don't judge. Maybe they're really after him. You should have the location now.
After 10 Fooligans is a little better than a bunker, is it? Alright, that's not too bad then. Depends what the sale's like, really. I don't like the fact it says 20 minutes. The fact that it's a bike sale too really makes me wonder if this was supposed to be part of the MC update and they just scrapped it before they released it. This whole DLC feels like part of the MC business update. Like it feels like they were just like, oh, we don't know what to do. We need to get an update out, and they're like, let's go through the old, you know, cancelled stuff, the things that are in the files that we never actually ended up fixing and finishing. They're like, Acid Lab, yeah, we could do that. We could finish that and make it a business. Someone's like, genius, give that man a promotion. And now that guy leads the Red Dead Redemption 3 department. And that's how you know it's going to be a load of shit. Oh, what a dumbass. Talk about myself there. Shouldn't have crashed into that.
Oh no.
Yeah, that legit explains why the loss is so involved in this. It's all part of it genuinely feels like it was part of the MC stuff. It really does. It just doesn't have that weird MC music, thankfully, although I did turn music off, to be fair. I also saw that you can sometimes sell drugs to random people in the streets. Like, you'll see a little blue dot and you'll go up to someone and they'll buy drugs from you. And I thought to myself, that sounds like Chinatown Wars almost. Chinatown Wars is an awesome game. You can do full-on sell drugs on it and buy and sell drugs at the right times to make the most money. I love that game. Chinatown Wars, again, is another example of an amazing GTA. Don't just, like, ignore it because it's not a 3D GTA, like a full 3D GTA. Don't sleep on it. It's a great thing. Oh, look! Look at this! I wonder who that is. A random guy sitting in a black cruiser-looking cop car with a radio. Hello, I see you. What are you doing? Why are you here? Oh no, you're dead. Oh, fuck. I made a mistake. I should have done it on the roof. Now I can't juice the ramp. Oh, no. Uh-oh. We're going back down the dangerous way. Who needs the ramp? Who needs the bastard ramp anyway? They don't really blend in very well. Me? Oh, we got a new buyer. Good work. You fucked up, mate. You sent me to a cop buy, fake buy, whatever. And now he's like, oh, I got you another buyer now. Well, why did you get us a good buyer in the first place? What a dumb guy. I like this bike though. It drives really nicely. This is the best part of the update. Oh my god, this bike is amazing. It sticks to the ground like it's, I don't know, it just sticks to the ground perfectly. Oh, this is a beautiful bike. Okay, I take it back. This bike is amazing. This is everything. I don't care about any of the other part of the update. The other part of the update sucks. This is the best part. It navigates tunnels perfectly. It's almost as if it was designed to drive down tunnels, because that's what everyone does when they want to lose cops. I take it back. I hate this bike. I hate this bike now. No, I still like the bike. I take it back. I still like the bike. I just realized there's a perfectly good gap there to drive down. We could just reverse out and drive down that gap, but you know what? We're going to do it this way. We're going to do it the hard way. I'm get stuck in a bush or tree. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, good work. Who are you? Are you a part of the police as well? Hmm? Bro, what is that? I should kill you as well, mate. You are... I swear to God, you... You're lucky. You're lucky.
You better pray you die quick.
Who's this? Oh my God, there's a lot of them. Alright, we need a better gun. That's not a better gun, but let's use it anyway. Don't try to run. Damn, this is the longest closing sale I've ever seen in a shop. You know those shops that always say closing down? They're not really. That's where that shop is. Alright, there we go, we done it! Easy. What an amazing business. That's changed my life. Honestly, I've never had a better business than that. Totally never done anything like that ever before. I just, sometimes I wonder myself, like, does anyone at Rockstar ever think, deja vu, we've done this before? Or do they just genuinely not care? I do wonder sometimes, if, you know how, like, a lot of people, you go to work, and it's like, I don't give a fuck about this job. I don't give a fuck about this company. I'm just here to get the paycheck. I wonder if that's what they feel like at Rockstar. Like, the people that work there just genuinely don't give a fuck, and they just want to get the paycheck. Because if so, fair enough. I can completely understand that. I completely respect that. But I do feel like, you know, it's a bit sad that this is the content we get after 6 months of no content. Well, maybe not 6 months. Well, when did it come out again? The last one, July. Well, let's just say 6 months. Half a year. Let's just say half a year. We wait half a year, and this is what we get. We get cut content from the MC update. That's all we got. Controller, I swear to God, I swear to Jesus Christ. It's just sad. Oh damn, this place has lost a lot of popularity. What have I been doing? Alright, we need to change little tip to anyone here who doesn't know how you can get your popularity up really quickly. You can just switch your DJ a couple times, and it will for 10 grand. You spend 10 grand, do that maybe 4 or 5 times, and then you've got max popularity. You get 50,000 per every in-game day. So you'll make the money back within 1 in-game day, and then you can just maintain it by doing those special things. Oh, amazing! 10 out of 10 DJ. Love it. Love the music. Love the music. Legit, Marcel is probably the best thing ever. Just for the fact that he gives you so much popularity. Gotta do it again. I don't think Marcel gives you, what, a bar and a half? So we need to get it up to at least another bar and a bit. What are we saying? We saying Dixon? I want to have Boris Johnson as our DJ. So we're going to switch to Dixon first. And then we're going to switch to Boris as our final DJ. And he will be the new resident DJ. DJ? Because BJ the DJ, he needs a job. After being ousted as Prime Minister, he's not doing well for money. He's only making 250,000 per speaking event. So we need to get him back as the DJ. I keep saying BJ, man. Yeah, one more. I think one more will be fine. I mean, it won't get us up to the max, but it'll get us close with Marcel. I can't be bothered to do it again, so we'll do it one more time, and then that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Why am I sitting down? I'm about to sit down and do it again. No, we're gonna do the Marcel thing now. So it is a guy taking a nap, I think. So it's gonna be one of the ones where we drive him. As long as it's not all the way up to Sandy Shores. I hate that one. I always just blow them up when that one comes up. So I don't want to do that one. Who wants to drive to Sandy Shores? Especially when you gotta drive slowly. It's bad enough driving to Sandy Shores anyway, but when you gotta do it slowly, it's worse.
Mark.
Please. They're home. Oh no. Oh, it's fine. It's down there. Oh my god! Why? Why does he live there? Can we just dump him in the street? Oh. Alright, Cave.
What's up, man?
Yes, Illa.
You think I ain't gonna throw it?
Hi. That is long, bro. I can't lie. That is long. Why are you doing it then, Gaz? Gaz, you probably got more chance of growing hair on your face. How is that even hard, Gaz? That's not even hard, Gaz. You just have to go around and do it. We'll play the game and then do it on your old save. When you have more money. And how the hell did you not get the trophy? Or was it because you cheated? How did you... Guys, it doesn't matter how many items you get, it just means you got to get items for every single shop. No, it should be fine on the other save. You just have to make sure you just have to buy one thing from every store, at least one thing from every store.
No, I didn't tell him. Have you read it?
I find going first person mode really makes this a lot easier. I don't know why. When I'm in third person mode, I speed. But when I'm in first person mode, I'm a lot more careful. Probably because it makes me feel like I'm actually driving a little bit, so I'm a little bit more careful. Back on what, guys? I'll be on PlayStation tomorrow. Yep, you can talk to me then. Alright, guys. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, speak to you then. Bye. You too. Does anyone feel like having a lane that merges on a blind corner is a really bad, like a blind bend is a really bad design for a road? Or is that just me? Like, I feel like that's a very dangerous corner because you can't, like, it doesn't really give any indication that it's merging other than, I don't know, it just doesn't really feel like you're going to get much of a warning and then you merge and then you smash into some other car. If you're going, it's on a highway too, so you're going to be assuming some speed. Oh no, I'm going to start criticizing the roads again, aren't I? Oh no. Please, don't start criticizing the roads, Ryan, please. Don't do this again. Don't do this to yourself. Fuck me. What a driveway. There we go. I like how I get out and I leave him. I'm just walking to his house. I'm just walking in, like, I don't care. I'm taking his stuff. I want to see, actually, what signage there is to kind of indicate that there is a lane merging. So I feel like at the moment it's not much of a, oh my god, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why would anyone play a game and think, oh, you know, yeah, the thing I'm going to do is criticize the road? Who does that? Alright, so here's where it merges. Oh, wait. Ah, there is... Wait. Yeah, wait. I think... Does that mean merge? I'm not sure. I don't really know of any road signs other than American road signs. I mean, that still shows, like, 2 lanes, right? Wait. Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's the merge sign. Alright, fantastic. There is a merge sign. Excellent. But then, see, like... It feels a bit silly to have it on the corner there, because, like... So you have the two things here saying go forward. Okay, wonderful. And then you spin down here, then you see this little merge sign. You get no time at all to merge, and then it's on a corner. I don't know. I feel like that's a poor place to put it. Like it should be up here that they merge, somewhere up here. But I guess there's 2 lanes on this side up here again. I don't know. It just annoys me, okay? I shouldn't get annoyed by such things, but I do. This is why I let the bus driver drive. This is why I don't drive, because I'd get so frustrated. This is why I let the bus driver drive. The bus driver can deal with that. I can then just chill. The bus driver can deal with that. The train driver can deal with the long distance stuff. And the plane pilot can deal with anything even further than that. I don't want to deal with any of it. Alright? I just want to chill when I'm going places. I don't want to have to worry. I don't want to be sitting there looking at all these different things going, why is this here? Why is that there? Oh, what's up here? Oh, no, not this. Hello. Actually, no, I don't care. Get back on the bike. Get back on the bike. This is something we need to do.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, just give me a few.
Where's my hat gone? Oh yeah, doesn't it takes your hat off, doesn't it? My hat back.
Okay, yeah, I have something you can help with. Cause you know,
Driver operation. Go postal. Oh, this one again. Is there like genuinely only maybe 2 or 3 of these? Because I keep getting the same ones. It's all about disappointment. No, best not to use explosives because I feel like I'm a little bit... Can the van blow up? I'm not sure. I don't want to find out. That's not the gun I want, that's the gun I want.
What the fuck do you want? My partner's down. You can't be here. Back up. You're shady, you know that?
I'm shady. Good insult there, mate. Yeah, thanks, Dax. Call me in the middle of a gunfight. Love that. What are we doing? Taking to Los Santos Customs. Okay. I love this road. I'm excited to see what they do in GTA 6 for the countryside. I actually really like the countryside in GTA 5. It's just I feel it's a bit too compact. Everything is really close together. I imagine that's because of obviously limitations of what they could build for the PS3. Because let's face it, you know, the PS3 wasn't exactly the PS3 and the Xbox 360 were not exactly at that point in time the most powerful things. So I feel like, yeah, they did what they could with it. But we need something bigger. We need a bigger map. That's why I'm so excited for GTA 6. Just a new map and something bigger with bigger countryside and hopefully more than one city. I swear to God, if they, I swear to God, if GTA 6 gets shown, like a map gets shown, and there's only one city in the entirety of the map, I swear to God, I'm done. There needs to be at least 2 cities and then a few big towns at least. It is mad to think this is a PS3 game. That's what always amazes me when people talk about this game. And the fact that this is a PS3 game. At its core, this is a PS3 game. Like, think about that for a second. This is a game that came out in 2013 on a console that came out in 2007. Well, 2006 actually, and the Xbox 360 came out in 05. So, this is a game that came out at the very end of a 2005 console. Came out on a 2005 console. 5 years into the 2000s. that's when the console came out, the 360. This game came out on that console. It's insane to me. I mean, we never really got to see what a proper PS4 GTA would look like because, obviously, you know, people say, "Okay, this game's on PS4." I get it, but it's not like they fully, you know, obviously it was still a PS3 game at its core, so they couldn't really do much more with it. But I would have loved to have seen a proper PS4 and Xbox One GTA game, like a proper. I mean, I guess you see that in the beta of GTA 5 because that GTA 6, sorry, because that game was being developed on PS4, and you can see it in the leaks. But like, I would have loved to see what they could have done with a proper PS4 and Xbox One GTA. Yeah, like that's the crazy thing. Like, it's mad to think that this came out for a PS3, and yeah, they were working on this not long after GTA 4 came out, and GTA 4 came out in 08. It's insane. GTA 4 came 3 years into the Xbox 360. And I guess in a way, actually, GTA 6 is probably going to come out 4 years into the Xbox series. But yeah, it's just mad to me, like, to think that this game is a PS3 game, but it is. I remember playing it on the PS3. I remember all the issues with it. It looked amazing at the time. Don't get me wrong, but when people say, "Oh, it's still a PS3 game," they go, "Oh, there's not much difference between this version of the game." Some people will genuinely say, "Hey, I've played it on PS3. Should I buy it on PS5?" And then some people say no. I'm like, bro, if you've not played it since the PS3 version, even if you're only buying it for the single player, it's worth buying it again on the PS5 just because it's just such a much better experience. You get first person mode, you get 60 FPS, you're getting, obviously if you play online you get a bunch of online stuff, but if you're just playing single player, you get all the extra content they did for the PS4 version of the game that you wouldn't have played yet. It's worth playing it again on the PS5 if you haven't played it since the PS3.
But you know who I'm looking for. I'm loving this guy, but everybody's so damn pretty.
Look at this cock.
Uh-oh.
Kill you!
Well,
Fuck you and your
that didn't go well, but I like killing them all anyway, so it's fine. Still amazes me they made this game for PS3. The thing that they managed to get this on there, it's insane. But I mean, look at a lot of games. A lot of games when a game comes out for the beginning of the console and the end of the console, it can be quite big of a difference. I mean, look at, for example, Battlefield. Look at how Battlefield 4 barely ran at 1080p. No, it wasn't even 1080p. It was 900p on the PS4. And then by the end of the gen, you know, they were running Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1 at full 1080p and with amazing improvements to the textures. Like, it's really amazing to think what you can do by the end of the gen. I mean, look at the end of the PS4. It's amazing. So I would love to have seen what a proper GTA game on the PS4 would have been like, but what we're gonna get on GTA 6 is gonna be remarkable. Like, people don't understand it. We've not had a GTA game since PS3. What we're gonna get is gonna blow our minds. Just how much has changed. I mean, Red Dead was a good example of what can happen. Look how good Red Dead was. And that was on the PS4. That was midway through the PS4's life. It won't. Like, that's the thing. I know it's very easy to kind of get disappointed at Rockstar because they do a lot of disappointing things, but I don't think we have to worry about GTA 6. I mean, we've seen from the leaks it looks the map looks amazing already. The lighting looks amazing. It's not even finished. The game's not even finished, and yet everything, like that picture of Lucia, well, that video of Lucia walking out of the motel onto into that little courtyard parking lot, which would be it would be near the Washington Beach, I assume. And yet it looked amazing. Like I was shocked at how good that looked, and the way that the characters looked, the facial expressions, the movement of the characters looks fantastic. Like, that's not even finished. That's not finished. A lot of that was running on the PS4, or the development kit of the PS4. It's just insane. The map's gonna be much bigger. The vehicles, I don't know what they'll do. Hopefully they won't, really nerf the way that they are, like the destruction like they have been doing online. GTA Online, I will say, the destruction has been very lackluster in recent vehicles. But like, when you think about what other open world games are gonna blow our minds like that, like none. I mean, Saints Row is pretty much dead at this point. I don't know whether they'll bother like, will they be able to save Saints Row? Maybe. I think that if they do an online, like a proper online, like what was rumored for it, yes. I mean, I definitely still think there needs to be competition between, like, I feel there needs to be competition in the modern open world online experience, because there's only really GTA. So if Saints Row can pull something off there, full-on custom characters, we can create our characters fully, have some missions, have heists, stuff like that. Yeah. As for the single-player game, yeah, I don't know. I will play it. I have got the game. I have bought it. I didn't want to say in front of Gaz because I don't want Gaz begging me to play it. I want to play it with Rebecca when she gets it. So I have it installed. I will play it. I'm going to hopefully wait for all the bugs to be fixed. And I'm just curious to see what they do with the DLCs, but I don't feel like that game is going to go anywhere. I feel like Saints Row's, unless if they somehow pull it out of the bag with some amazing online mode, I feel like Saints Row might not be going anywhere. Watch Dogs, I know there'll be a Watch Dogs 4, but I'm not a particularly big fan of Watch Dogs. I think the maps are always lovely. Like, London was fantastic in Watch Dogs Legion, but the story making, the writing sounds like someone who's just learned about hacking for the first time. It's very, very, I don't know, not very good. The driving as well. The driving is shite. I will just say that. The driving, that's one thing none of these games can ever compete on, is the driving. The driving, if you ever play an open world game that isn't a Rockstar one, the driving is so shit. The driving in GTA 3 is better. And that's what always shocks me so much, is when the driving in a game from 2001 is still better than the driving in a lot of these modern ones. I don't know why they don't put, because you would think you would put a lot more time into making good driving, because it is a game that's going to revolve around a lot of driving. Like all these overworld games, you're going to have a lot of driving in them. Like Saints Row 4 being the exception, because you pretty much just fly around, jump around. And see, what annoys me is that Saints Row, for example, not Saints Row, sorry, Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs should have better driving because, well, then again, though, yeah, Ubisoft doesn't really have any good driving experiences, to be fair. Like, the crew as well is really bad driving. I think it's just because Rockstar put a lot of time and effort into it. Like, I know they started from scratch with GTA 4, because obviously they did GTA 3, and then they did Vice City and San Andreas. Each of those improved upon each other. And obviously then GTA 4 comes out, and it's a completely... That's why a lot of people didn't like GTA 4s, because the cars feel a bit, like, heavy. But I think it's just because they were trying to make it more realistic, and they maybe went a bit too far with the cars. But then GTA 5 kind of blended it back into being a little bit more arcadey, and they did a good job with that. I still prefer GTA 4's driving, but 5 always feels so good. I hope GTA 6 does a bit of both. I'm hoping they kind of add a little bit of the skill back to driving, but I hope they still keep it kind of accessible. I want them to keep it accessible, but then have like a higher top-end skill to it. So I'm hoping that's what they can do with GTA 6. But yeah, it's like, have they never played GTA? No, they 100% played GTA when they do these games, but I think they just, the level of skill, the level of like development, like the amount of time that Rockstar put into driving was insane. They really put a lot of time into their driving, and that's why it feels so good. I know what annoys me is when people complain about the new cars and say people always complain about the cars and not being that interesting. And don't get me wrong, the cars aren't very interesting. But when they say about how the car drives like shit, I'm like, bro, have you played any other open world game? Even the worst driving cars in GTA 5 are 1,000 times better than anything from Saints Row or Watch Dogs. It feels like you're driving on ice in Watch Dogs. Like nothing. It doesn't feel like there's any momentum, any like sort of, when you hit someone, your car just kind of flips, and it feels like I don't know. It just feels like you're driving like a paper car. It doesn't feel like there's any sort of impact. Like this thing feels like there's a lot of impact. Like, this thing has a weird physics to it, but I love it still. Like it feels like there's a weight to it. Yeah, everything just moves on, and that's why GTA just is so much better in so many ways. It's just because of just the basic things, the driving, the weather. The weather in this game is fantastic. Again, a lot of these games don't do weather very well. Just the world, the way it feels lived in, it doesn't feel like it's just a model that's been designed for a game. Saints Row always feels like that, where it just feels like it's a background, a backdrop for a game. But this world feels like you could live here. Like this world feels like a real city, partly because they really based it off LA and they really did a job on that. Rockstar just are masters of their craft, and that's why I'm not worried about GTA 6. I'm worried about GTA Online, don't get me wrong, but GTA 6, that game's going to be incredible when it eventually drops. I mean, the driving will 100% feel good. The movement looks a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Like the movement did, and some people mentioned the movement looks a little bit like Watch Dogs movement, or it felt like a little bit, or it looked like it was a bit airy, like they were just kind of floating. And I can kind of agree with that. From what we saw, it looked a bit weird. It didn't feel like they had as much control over their characters. But I mean, that could just be because it's in development and we've not, or it could feel amazing. I mean, watching it and playing it could be two different things. Like it might be the most amazing feeling ever, and the way that the characters move might actually be amazing. We don't know. I mean, we've only seen the videos, but I think a lot of it's because it's just very early in development still. But the map already looks amazing. I mean, I can't lie. When I was looking at some of the videos and seeing like the distance, the detail, just the scale of that map is ridiculous already, and that's just what we've seen. It's something that we've not had in a game. I mean, it's mad to think the last really amazing open world game, like modern era open world game that we've had was 2013. A lot of them died off. Like, you have to remember the way that, like, we used to have Sleeping Dogs and other open world games as well, and they all just kind of died off, which is sad. Sleeping Dogs, in my opinion, was the next best. Well, I guess the old Saints Rows, but Sleeping Dogs was amazing as well, and that game 100% deserved to come back, but the money required to do it is just, yeah, not easy anymore. Yeah, the way that she walked out, and it was, yeah, it really was incredible seeing that just seeing that, just seeing how the map looked, and just, yeah, the way everything looked, it was dark, the lights looked amazing, everything just looked really good. You just don't get that. You play a game like Watch Dogs, or you play a game like Saints Row, and yeah, they just don't look like that. They look okay, but they don't look like that. They look like something from the late 2000s. I feel like a lot of open world games haven't progressed from that era. A lot of them still look and feel like they're from the late 2000s. GTA feels like the only open world game, like modern open world sandbox type game, that left that era behind. My fit is gone. I know. I got replaced by a postman outfit. It'll come back tomorrow. When I leave the game and come back, it'll come back. Actually, I need to do some collecting. Oh yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I just think it's gonna be amazing when it comes.
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
The minivan just feels like a GTA vehicle now. And it's a game. I mean, from what we've seen, yeah, there's definitely gonna be old vehicles back. But I mean, they could be to be fair, those could just be placeholders until they replace them. So they might not bring them back.
It's coming at you.
If they don't bring them back in the main game, they will come back in, I imagine, DLC for online. But to be fair, as long as they do the vehicles like well, like if they don't reuse the models at least, like if they update the models, they could be done well. Like the Cavalcade needs an upgrade. But then to be fair though, I kind of like that they reuse some of the models, because it kind of, like, you know, in real life you're gonna have people driving old cars still. And I like that it adds more variety. I do like the fact that there's like older models of cars, because GTA has always had it where there's like only one model of each car in each game. Whereas in real life, you're gonna have old models of like, yeah, different vehicles on the streets at the same time. So I kind of like that, but I get what you mean though. It'll remind you that it's a game, and you want it to feel like it's not, because it genuinely. I mean, GTA 6 may very well feel like not a game when you're playing it. Especially if you do it in VR. I'm kind of terrified by that notion. Rockstar's gonna absolutely blow our minds. And I keep talking about it because it gives me hope, and I think we all need a little bit of positivity and hope when it comes to GTA. Because the last couple of years have been, with Rockstar especially, not GTA specifically, more Rockstar because of Red Dead. But we all need a bit of hope and positivity with Rockstar, because Red Dead just got completely screwed by them. Now it seems like GTA's not getting the love it deserves anymore. Like, we had the best years of GTA over the last, like, 2019, 2020, and 2021. You know, we had the casino missions in summer 2019. We had in winter 2019 the casino. We had that little DLC in summer 2020, but that's okay. Then we had the big Cayo Perico, and then we had a small DLC. Well, actually, no, it was a decent DLC. I think it was the auto shop, I think, in 2021 summer. And then we got the contract DLC, which, although wasn't my favorite DLC, I know a lot of people like that. So we've had some amazing years for GTA, and then this year's been the first year where I felt like, yeah, they're not really caring about it now. Now that Red Dead's out of the way, you know, we all figured, okay, with Red Dead out of the way, they're gonna put more time in GTA, right? Surely. And then, well, Red Dead's out of the way, and they're like, nah, we can't be bothered to support GTA anymore either. So we need a bit of positivity, a bit of hope. So I think that GTA 6, I genuinely have no worries about GTA 6 from what I've seen. The leak gave me so much hope. I was a bit concerned at first, but the leak gave me so much hope. When I saw just how great it looked, I like the character. I'm not gonna lie, I love the characters. I really like the way they look. I think that the way they did Lucia is really, really good. I was worried how they were going to do it. I mean, I shouldn't worry, because Rockstar's always been good at female characters. I mean, look at Catalina. Catalina was a great character. Psycho, absolutely psycho, but I love her. So I shouldn't have been worried about that. Alright, Rebecca, no worries. Have a nice night. Enjoy your day tomorrow and all that. Jesus, it's already 11:30. No. I'm just doing this because I need to get that award done. Kai Perico. There we go. Okay, I gotta get it done. But, yeah, when I saw Lucia, bro, the way they did Lucia was really good. I think she looks great. Yeah, like, I think she will be badass, honestly. I think she will be. She seems like she'll be quite a badass character. The way she was robbing the people in the store. In the not store, in the diner. I like that. I don't know, I thought she was really cool in that. Jason, he looks a bit dumb, but then again, I don't know, he might end up being a really cool character. He looks a bit, you know, redneck, but he might end up being a really cool character, so I'll give him a shot. But I think Lucia was the real one that I was a little bit concerned that they would do like a woman just for the diversity aspect and not really do it well, but I have no worries about that now. After seeing Lucia, I've got no worries at all. I think if anything, Jason needs that character development now. Like Lucia seems like I have a lot of faith in her. Jason's the one I'm worried about now. I shouldn't have had any worries with Rockstar, but I know a lot of companies have been doing that recently, where they try to put in a bit of diversity just to, you know, just to really say, oh look, we're a diverse company, blah blah blah, and it ends up just not working. Like, I mean, I should never worry about Rockstar because they do it well. They always do their stuff well. They don't just do it for the sake of it. That's what I like about Rockstar. They don't just do a certain, you know, like bit of diversity just because, oh well, we need to do this. They do it because there's a story to be told with that character. I love that. That's why I love Rockstar. They just, if there's something that they know they can do with that character, they do it. So I'm not worried at all about it. I feel maybe, yeah, Jason's the one that needs maybe a bit of character development there. But I'm sure he does. Like, I'm sure he starts off, like, I have a feeling they start off quite, like, low down, kind of just normal-ish people. Like, they don't seem like they're experts with that little robbery. I know, because it seems like they're doing such a small, like, the diner job seems quite a small thing. Like, it seems like they start off quite low down. And they need to do the jobs. I don't know why they do it. I mean, maybe the story is they need medical expenses. You know what I mean? Like they could end up doing something like that. Like, oh yeah, it's a story about how America, you need to pay your medical expenses. So they end up having, like, that's kind of dark though, because it's exactly what happens in America. But it would be, that's such a typical. That would be something Rockstar would do though. Like that's the kind of social commentary that Rockstar would do. Is, oh, they need medical expenses. Like they have like some sort of treatment they need, and it's so expensive, and they need to rob to afford it because their insurance doesn't match it. That's legit something I could believe Rockstar doing. So I kind of hope that's something they do. You know, Rockstar could take the absolute piss out of America for not having public healthcare. I mean, they do that in all the other GTAs as well. But yeah, I don't know. I imagine she will have a relative. I could see, because she's Latina, right? So I could see her having like a cool extended family, because, you know, it's quite a big thing. I could see them having a really cool family aspect to it. I hope they do. I want to have like I want to have like an aunt. Yeah, like an aunt would be really cool. Like an older, more experienced aunt who's quite, you know, say what she thinks kind of thing. Because I know a lot of people are quite quiet when they have their opinions, but I want to have a relative who just straight up says to her, look, you're being dumb. You're being an idiot. You're gonna get yourself killed. And then she's just like, I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. I'm an adult now. I'll do what I want. I don't know. I think it'd be quite funny to have someone like that. And then, yeah, maybe just a complete crazy psycho like Elizabeth. She was, she was funny. It's a shame that, she ended up in prison. Did she end up in prison or did she end up dead? I can't remember. I know she shot Manny in the head. That was so savage, man, how she shot Manny. I like Manny as well. Like, he's an absolute annoyance, but I remember that when that happened in the mission where she just shoots him. And she just shoots him, like, point blank, doesn't give a fuck, just shoots him. And says, get rid of the body. I was like, damn, like, that bitch is heartless. She is cold. I mean, I know he's an idiot, but come on, you don't have to shoot him in the head. You haven't got to shoot him at all, you know? You can just... No, just, you haven't got to do him like that. You haven't got to do him dirty like that. Nah, I'm sure that game's going to be top-notch. As long as Dax doesn't make an appearance. I mean, she was, to be fair, she was high. Maybe Dax got her high. Maybe Dax gave her some acid and she was tripping. Fucking Dax, man. Can't stand that guy. I never want to see Dax again. If they have to bring characters across... I hope that we see some of the GTA 5 characters. I could definitely see us seeing Lester. I would like Lester to be in at least one heist. He doesn't have to be, like, the main guy. But I would like to see him contact them maybe, like, later on when they built themselves up a little bit. And he's like, you know, oh, I'm Lester Crest. Well, I guess he wouldn't say his name like that straight away, but he would, you know, But then again, to our online characters, he's pretty open with us. He just straight up tells us all sorts of things. He doesn't give a fuck. He's so secretive in single player, and then online, he's like, let's just tell them everything. It's fine. They're mute anyway. They can't tell anyone. But I would like to see Lester. Who else could they bring back? I don't mind if we see one of the main characters. I don't want to see all of them. But I wouldn't mind seeing like Franklin or Lester. Franklin or Michael or Trevor. I want to see Lamar. I don't know why he'd be in Vice City. Maybe just for like a party or something. I don't know. Maybe he's like over there. I'd like to see him somewhere. Maybe he's expanding his business. LD. Maybe he's spreading nationwide. So LD Organics will be in, like, maybe he'll be having his, like, Vice speech launch. I don't ever want to see... I don't ever want to see, Pavel again. Yusuf, you know what? I've been begging Rockstar to bring back Yusuf to GTA 5. I would love to see Yusuf again. I absolutely loved Yusuf in GTA 4. He was hilarious. And he was actually a really good guy too, because he didn't have to help Luis at the end. He didn't have to do anything for Luis, but he still flew out with that helicopter and helped him out, which is big respect. Because he's always kind of like, you know, he's quite, I don't want to say he's a bad person. He says the N-word way too much for my liking. I think he's just very ignorant, growing up in a very wealthy family where, in a place where that kind of thing is acceptable. And I think he's a little bit ignorant about it. But in the end, he came out and helped, you know, Luis, and he didn't expect anything from him. He didn't expect like a payment. You know, like with GTA Online, GTA 5, the characters would expect their cut. But Yusuf came out and helped. Yeah, Jimmy's weird, man. Jimmy's a weirdo. Yusuf is actually funny, like, to me. Like, I know that Jimmy's supposed to be funny, but he's a weirdo. Like, he's annoying. And he drugs his dad too, which really pissed me off. 2 down. Well, 3 down there. 3. Oh, there are lows down there. 4 down there. 5 down there. Bloody hell. Yeah, there's 5. 1 there. I think that's the ones left, right? That. All right, let's go. Let's get back on the road then. It'll be quicker. Yeah, Yusuf was hilarious. I loved Yusuf. He was genuinely one of the best parts of GTA Valorant Tony. Obviously, I was gonna say, oh, it'd be great to see some of the Lost guys back again. No, they died. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's because GTA 5, they try to build it like kind of the Hollywood stereotype, you know, like LA, everyone's self-absorbed, no one gives a fuck about anyone else. But yeah, they're all such annoying people. Whereas GTA 4's side characters are actually quite cool. I like you know, like Little Jacob. As well, GTA 4, Little Jacob, chill guy, man. I love Real Bad Man as well, but Little Jacob was chill. You know, he really did try to help you out. And, you know, at the end of the game, when everything goes to shit, he's there. He's there for you. You know, he's there for you to help you to get revenge on Dimitri and on the other guy. I like that. I like, you know, when it all goes to shit, he's there to look out for you. I liked, yeah, like, I just feel that GTA 4 had likable characters. Packy as well, Packy McCreary, a likable person. I mean, you know, he's still around in GTA 5, so maybe he can come back in GTA 6. Although they'll need to get him they'll need to look for someone who can do the facial model because he already doesn't look that good in GTA 5. Because obviously it was a GTA 4 character, then pushed up to GTA 5. So they might need to get him a proper facial model so that they can do proper scans, but that's okay. I like Brucey. I know he's a bit of a weirdo, but I like Brucey. He means well. I wouldn't mind to see Brucey again. Well, that's GTA 4, but I guess he was in GTA 5 as well. Obviously, Tony. Tony has to come back again, surely. It's Vice City. He has to come back. You can't have Vice City without Gay Tony. Come on. Come on, you can't have Vice City without Gay Tony, and hopefully Luis as well. But just as long as we don't have to kill him, I swear to God, if they do this again in GTA 6, where you have to kill one of the previous characters to show off how strong the new character is, bro, I swear, if they do that again with Jason or Lucia, they would do it with Lucia, wouldn't they? They wouldn't do it with Jason. They would do it with Lucia. 100% that's what they would do. They would do it with Lucia. They would, to show off how she's able, you know, she won't take shit from anyone, especially not an old protagonist. And Rockstar, I beg, don't do it. Yeah, don't kill Luis. Don't kill Nico. Don't kill anyone. Alright? Kill Pavel. If you have to kill someone, kill Pavel, please. Or no, even better. Actually, no, not even Pavel. Dax. Kill Dax. That's okay. Have Dax be down there trying to get people high. Lucia kills him. Done. Done and dusted. Everyone wins then. I don't have one nice thing to say about Dax. Pavel, I don't like Pavel. But he's better than Dax. Dax is just... Why is this car flipping so much recently? Have they changed the way this car drives? Because it flips a lot now. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Dax, so he can go. He can be the one who gets killed by Lucia. Nah, I just hope they don't do anything stupid like that, because that thing with Trevor, man, that was so dumb. I remember when I first played GTA 5, and I remember they did that, and I was like, what? Have they just killed Johnny? And I thought at first that Johnny hadn't died. I thought that he had just been seriously injured. But as time went on, I was like, yeah, he's dead. And then obviously Trevor killed the other guys. I was like, yeah, that's fucked up. Like it wasn't even a big build-up. It wasn't like, oh, there was a big war and then he killed each one by one. He just killed them all in the same mission, pretty much. I was like, alright, that's... alright. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's actually crazy because Dean, he actually loves Johnny. Like, Dean absolutely he loved The Lost. Dean's a big motorcycle club guy. He loves like Sons of Anarchy. He loved The Lost, the Lost Damned. He loved all that stuff, and he loved Johnny. And when he saw that, he was pissed. That was full on the worst thing he's ever experienced. He's never forgiven Trevor for that. Especially because it made no sense from Johnny's character, where I get it, drugs will destroy, and I guess that's what Rockstar's trying to show in that, was that drugs will change you, like they will destroy you. I get that. But man, like Johnny was so adamantly against drugs in Lost and Damned. He was really determined to get Ashley off them, and like, you know, he's not going to deal with Ashley if she's on drugs, and he won't deal with anyone, you know, he's not a drug person. And then they just like made him into a drug person. And I guess, yeah, it shows that anyone can fall victim to it, but... And the way that he was, like, you know, just, yeah, trying to stand up to Trevor for getting with his girlfriend, like, bro, Johnny, this is not the Johnny of Lost... This is not the Johnny that broke into a prison to kill his former friend and leader. Like... Imagine breaking into a prison, killing a bunch of cops, just to kill your old friend slash leader. That requires a lot of mental strength. And yet, he did that, and then you're telling me that's the same guy that we got in GTA 5? Like, it just, no. No. Like, this isn't a character that had some temptation with drugs and maybe fell in and out here and there in the previous game. He had no interest in drugs, and he was adamantly against it. For him to have fallen into that time where he needs drugs like that, something bad must have happened. But there was no build-up. There was no build-up as to why Johnny needed to start. Because why would he have started taking drugs in the first place? I'm assuming that, you know, something bad happened, and Ashley gave him something, said, you know, try a little, you know, get your mind off it. He was, you know, refused a lot of times, but eventually just gave in because something really bad happened. But there wasn't really anything in the game's history that would suggest that something really bad happened. Like, I could understand if some of the people that he came from Liberty City with had died. Maybe some of them had died. Maybe Trevor had killed them. You know, the people that he had killed later on in that mission. Maybe he had killed them earlier on, and maybe Johnny didn't know it was Trevor, and, you know, would have maybe fallen into like a little bit of a depression. That's why he tried drugs. But for them to just do it like that, I don't know, it just felt really weird. It didn't really make sense. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the voice actor probably just felt like, well, they weren't going to do anything with Johnny anyway, and, you know, he was going to get a paycheck. You know, he wasn't super attached to it. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, he could have just refused, but they probably would have just got another voice actor for it, because Johnny's only in the game for a very short period of time, so they could have just got another voice actor to do like a very good imitation of it, And if anyone had asked why his voice sounded different, they could have just put down the drugs. They could have just slipped a line in there about how he sounds different nowadays. Like, you know, Trevor could have even said, like, you know, oh, I haven't seen you in a while, Johnny. You sound different. You know, obviously better than my dialogue there is not obviously very good, but they could have fit it in there. They could have made it work. The whole, yeah, there's something different about this. This thing flips a lot now. They could have fit it in there about how, yeah, Johnny's voice had changed because of his drug consumption or whatever. I don't know. They could have done something. That's if they really cared, or they could have just ignored it. But I guess the voice actor just didn't give a fuck at that point. He's just, screw it. I want to get my paycheck, be done with it. It's sad though, because it would have been cool to get submissions from Johnny. I think Johnny could have been a really cool online character. And I also think it would have been really cool to have, even though he dies in single player, even if they had kept that, it would have been cool to have maybe like a story in online. Because online took place 6 months before the story, at first anyway. Before the heist update, online took place before the story. It could have been good if we had had like maybe a set of missions from Johnny, maybe in like the 6 months running up to when Trevor kills him, maybe like showing a decline of Johnny. Maybe we would have been getting drugs for him, and you know, maybe in the first mission he's quite like normal, but by the last mission he's a little bit more like how he is in 5's story. And it would have shown like at least the decline of Johnny in some form. It would have made the online story a little bit more interesting, showing like how Johnny got to that point. Nah, they didn't do that either. They just kind of left it. Yeah, the Lost is an L. Like, the whole point of Lost is just to take the piss out of them. That's all the Lost is in GTA 5. It's just killing them. It should have been the Angels of Death, I feel. Because I know that you destroy them in GTA 4, but like that was the Lost Liberty City chapter. It would have been better. I think it would have been cool if like you had teamed up with the Lost in GTA 5 to take out the Angels of Death in San Andreas, but Social Club, new, tanks, 1944. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I hope they don't do anything stupid like that again with GTA 6. I don't know what the stories would be like without Dan Houser. I mean, the main writer for GTA, or the second main writer, I guess, in the past, now the main one, he's still working at Rockstar, so I think it will probably continue on. And I do think Dan had finished a lot of the story when he left. He wouldn't have left in the middle of the story. He would have left when he had finished his, you know, what he felt was good enough. He wouldn't have just left in the middle of writing a story. There's no way. He would have 100% finished his take on it, and any changes to it now would be up to the team still there. But like a lot of the development isn't story. It's a lot of the development is the the actual game. So he could have finished a lot of the story. He could have finished all the story when he left, and then now they're just still working on implementing it. Little changes here and there. Where are we at? We are now at half of that, actually. Yep, 870,000 out of a million. So I'll do this again next time I play. In terms of Los Santos Drug Wars, we are now at almost, these are done. This one's 5 out of 10, so I got to do one more of those. I'll get to gold. I'm assuming 20 or 15 or 20 will be platinum, I'm assuming. No, 15 will be gold, and then 20 will be platinum, right? Yeah, I don't know. And I need to do source supplies as well. Ugh. Fine. Alright, so I think that's it for tonight. I've had some fun. Thanks for sticking by, and having a chat and all that, and then everyone else watching as well. And you know, it's been fun. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I might do GTA Online again. I might just keep doing. I want to hit 1.2 billion before the new year, so I need to get another 10 million. Shouldn't be too difficult. So maybe do another Cayo Perico and just kind of practice with the new mechanics, maybe. If other people are, maybe do another heist. I have got a Doomsday I need to finish, so I might do that. Or maybe do a casino. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. And it might not be GTA though. It might be something else. It probably will be GTA if I do stream though, because I am too lazy to do anything else at the moment. I've got a lot of things I need to do before I want to do more Liberty City stories, but the problem is it's broken and I can't get it to work, so I need to fix it. Something happened with the emulator. I need to reinstall it, I think. But yeah, I can't be bothered, so we'll see. Maybe GTA Online, maybe something else. We'll see. Probably GTA Online. Unpredictable like that. Alright, take care. God bless. Enjoy your nights and enjoy the rest of your weekends. You know, for everyone who's enjoying Christmas, who celebrates Christmas. Christmas week is coming. Christmas next Sunday. Yeah, hope you'll enjoy your build up to Christmas. Take care. God bless. Bye.